Hey guys, what's up? Stephen here, and we're back to another Roblox tutorial. And in this tutorial, I'm gonna teach you on how to use the collection service in your game. So previously, if you're watching and if you're subscribed to our channel, we have made a lot of kill bricks, and we will probably make more. So at this point in time, for us to optimize this, we would need to create collection service, which in to explain, collection service is more on we're just gonna tag the newly created models. So this newly created models will just give a tag of, let's say we can make it killbreak, and it would immediately have the same script as the ones that we have before. So initially we just made our own script of health zero, but we're gonna migrate this to the collection service. This is the time wherein we put most of our codes into one and then just use tagging system on our game. So let's get onto it. So first off is we need to create our server script service. Let's create our script. We will call this our code collections or code collection. This is the part where we put the antagonist collection, or let's say enemy collection, so that we would know that this would be the collection service for the enemies, which would be the one hindering the player to go into their destination. So let's code this part. So delete that first, and then I'm gonna be pasting our code here. So if you're not familiar with this code, go on to our solo tutorial for this collection service. Now to explain it briefly, we call the collection service, we put t-bounds, and this is our kill brick. Like this would be the code for our kill brick, and then we call every part that we tag uh, and put this code right here, and then we just call the instance of collection service. Now, since assuming that we are trying to make our first game and you haven't set up your Roblox Studio yet, preferably what you would need to do is put collection service here, or we can just say tag editor here, then just add the tools and call on tag editor. And this way you would have tag editor right here. So let's say if you're home, click on the plus sign, edit it to a tag editor, add the tools. And now how do we use this? So let's first open our properties, open tag editor, and click on the tag editor, and you'll see that there is a tag editor right here. And in our enemy collection, we said that the service would need to get tagged as killbreak before it functions the setup killbreak. So what we need to do is to add a new tag. We call it killbreak. Then we add it. Now notice that it has a tick function. So this tick function works as, let's delete this, because this will be our kill break. Click it as kill break. And now notice that we have clicked on the red, but if we click this, the tag is not there. Now let's do that so that we will test our kill break, wherein we don't note that we don't have the script there. We only have tagged it with kill break, and our code is on the script service. Now let's try to play. And then if we touch this, we still get the same code. Note that again, there isn't any codes in our, let's play first. There isn't any actual server script service or no scripts on our kill break, but we still got the code. So this would greatly optimize. So let's say like we have 100 kill bricks in our game, we would just need to use our tagging system. And then how can we transfer our rotate bar here? So we will need to create another code for this. So we're basically gonna transfer this to our collection service. Now, what do we want in our collection service is that we set up another function. We don't need to set up another kill brick. We just need to set a function where it run this heartbeat, and we can edit the speed. So let's add some functions. We're gonna add local function. We're gonna add this function. Oh, all right. So we haven't really called our run service yet. So let's call the run service first. So let's call our run service there. So we would have the setup on the spin function, and then we will put our spin speed in here. We would name it degrees per second, or yeah, let's put it right here so we would know that this is the rotate kill break. And then after that, we would need the, so we now have the run service. We now have the variables. We now have the setup to spin. Now what else do we need to have? We need to have a tagging system wherein we also get this, but instead of just kill break, we're gonna say that we get it to spinner, and then we have it to set up part, not part, but we have it to spin, set up spin, then part. And then after that, we would need to add our tag parts similar to this, but what we need to do is name it spinner, and then we're gonna call on set up spin instead of set up kill break. Now that we have our collection service, let's test this out. But first is let's try to remove this rotate and see if they are actually rotating. So let's play, and oh no, it's not working. Let's see if we have an output. No, we don't have an output. Oh yeah, we forgot something. We forgot to tag these parts. So let's tag them first. And we forgot to add a new tag. So we'll tag them as skill break and also tag them as spinner. We forgot our spinner tag. And then click on the spinner. So they are spinner at the same time they are kill break. So let's try to play, and then we rotate. Now if you notice that, let's try if we could get, we could, we will need to adjust our OB anytime soon, but let's test if we get, okay, there you go. Now they have the kill break part, and also we have the spinner part, and notice that there is no code, and we just have our codes in our server script service. So this would be a great step in optimizing the game, since we already have two codes, and anything more, if we duplicate any of this, would really take a toll in the game. So it's just better to be tagged. So I hope you learned something on this video, and keep following us for more as we continue this our first OB game. And this could also be your first OB game, as long as you like take your original approach on the jumping platform, and make it yours. Catch you on another video. Bye bye.